Welcome to Good Morning KU. I'm Lady Couto.
And I'm Mackenzie Davis.
And we are very excited that the semester is almost over.
So excited. Yes, summer is almost here, even though we've had crappy weather, very sad weather.
Believe it or not, summer is actually coming.
Yeah.
And what are some of your plans for the summer?
I actually don't have much plans. I'll be here for school, so that's all I have. So I'll probably be watching Netflix, Hulu, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, and as journalism majors, we kind of put up a list of shows that you should be checking out if you're interested in something to do over the summer.
Yeah.
With the first one being The Devil Wears Prada.
Such a good movie.
So good.
I love that. It made me want to be in magazines.
I know, right? That movie made me go to journalism.
Yes.
It's just a must watch. I really love this movie, and the
Yeah.
cast is amazing.
Yeah.
And after that, we have Spotlight.
I've never seen that.
It's really good. It's on investigative journalism about outing a mystery, actually, that it's going in Boston. It's really good. Also a must-watch for journalism people. After that, we have Anchorman. I mean, who doesn't need some laughs over the summer, you know?
That is funny. That picture is awesome. You know Paul Rudd actually went here, right?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so great. I know he went to high school with my best friend's mom, so that's actually crazy.
Yep, he went to KU.
Yeah. And then moving on to shows a little bit, we had...
I love that show, sorry.
No, you're totally good. This is The People versus OJ, and I guess you can see the journalism side of it, but it's also very law-oriented.
Yep.
But
this show made me think about becoming a lawyer, but we all know that won't work, so I'll just stick to what I know.
But yeah, and then after that we have The Newsroom, also a really good show. Have you watched it?
I haven't. Isn't it new? Or is... Nope, I'm thinking of a different show, sorry.
Yeah, but it's on HBO, really good. The start premise is of a reporter that says something inappropriate on camera, and then he apologizes and changes the direction of the show. Also really good for people that are interested in broadcast. And finally, we have Mad Men, and that's more for the Stratcom people. Very PR and advertising oriented.
Look at that picture. Such a good picture.
I know, right? They look so professional.
I know.
But then you know what happens in the actual shows. Like that, there is nothing professional about them.
Yep.
But yeah, we hope you enjoyed this list.
Yeah.
And but that's not the only thing going on with Netflix.
So
you know,
Netflix does have a new show, 13 Reasons Why. I actually haven't seen it, but I've heard a lot of buzz about it. It is a show, if I'm correct, about suicide. It is a very touchy subject, and a lot of people have been very worried about what the message is sending. So Netflix has actually added a trigger warning to some of their most, I guess you can say, gruesome episodes. So people can't really blame that there was no warning or anything like that. I haven't seen the show, but I really do want to watch it. Have you seen it?
yes, I have watched it. I watched it in the course of a week. I'm usually a binge watcher, but there was no way I could watch the show like every single episode after the other. It was just emotionally draining. They did have 2 trigger warnings for their 2 most intense and darker episodes. However, lots of people were complaining that in the beginning of the show they didn't have any idea what they were getting into, and Netflix was getting all that backlash. But yeah, it's a good show. Definitely not for everybody.
No.
Take some precautions before watching it. But before getting all excited about the summer, we have to remember that schools is still going on, and the campaigns for the strategic communication students started yesterday.
Oh, nice.
And they're going to be going on for this week and the next. It's a really good learning experience, good for public speaking. There will be real clients there. So it's definitely something that you should check it out. It's a good opportunity here at the J School. And if you're a strategic communication student, you would have to go through it to graduate.
Yeah, so you can get one foot in the door, just see how it feels, get a little experience, prepare yourself. Sounds like a good deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, stay tuned. We will be interviewing our upcoming graduate student.
Have a nice day.
You too.
Have a great day.
Thanks. You too.
Welcome back. I'm Keely McCormick here with another one of our graduating seniors, Maddy Moloney. Now, Maddy, I know the 4 years have gone by fast. Can you tell me a little bit about what you've done?
Yeah, I know. It feels like it's just flown by. I don't feel ready to graduate, but I've been really involved in the J School, a journalism J School ambassador. I've had a ton of internships. I've absolutely loved my time. So I feel really lucky that I found such a good group of friends, especially within the J School. It's been a good time.
Okay, and I know you used to be on Good Morning KU, actually. So can you tell me how you've shifted your focus?
So I came in actually doing straight news and info, and then I kind of fell in love with Stratcom, but I couldn't pick between them, so I double majored, and so I actually started on Good Morning KU, and I wrote a little bit for the Daily Kansan, and then I kind of shifted a little more towards Stratcom, and I had several internships doing PR and marketing. I'm actually right now at Berkeley. This is my last week, which is sad because that was a great experience, but it's been a good time, and I've learned a lot. Yeah,
okay, cool. Can you tell me what you're going to do after you graduate?
So right now I'm in the process of applying. So I'm actually flying to Chicago next weekend, and I have 3 job interviews lined up. One at the National Marine Manufacturing Association. So that's all about the boating industry. So that's for a PR coordinating job. Weird to say job now that I've had so many internships. And then also interviewing at Edelman and SoulSite, which is a KU, it's a branding and messaging firm that a KU alumni actually started, so he's CEO of that. So I got really lucky, and he said he'd show me around, so I'm really excited.
Yeah, that's awesome. So I know us journalism students are always looking for internships. Do you have any suggestions on how to get those?
Definitely start off just asking what you can do just for experience, like no pay, just like that, because that's really how I started. My first 3 internships were not paid, but you know, the ones that are gonna pay you want to know that you have past experience, that they're going to pay you and you're going to come in professional. So that's the best piece of advice I can offer. And the J School has such great options for like people looking at your resume and building a portfolio. Heather in the tech center really helped me put mine together, and she rocked, and I would not have even had job interviews if it wasn't for her.
Okay, awesome. So what was your favorite thing that you've done over your 4 years here?
This is going to sound weird, but I absolutely loved campaigns. I had a great group, and we got along super well, and we were working for the mayor's office in Kansas City, and we got to design this innovation center, and it was really just, it was a lot of work, but it felt like the real world, and it was the first time like all my journalism skills were coming together, so it was really cool.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. So do you have any advice for us journalism students now?
Just build your portfolio. Like if I could go back and change anything, I'd just continue even from freshman year, J101, keep compiling my work to make an easier portfolio for when you're ready to actually graduate. Because going back right now and trying to get all my work together is exhausting.
Yeah, so what path would you say you went down when you thought you were going to go down when you were a freshman here?
So originally I came and looked at KU, and I was not interested at KU at all, and my mom pretty much shoved me in the car over spring break and made me come look because she was a huge alumni. And I came while we were in the Final Four, and campus was magical. It was so cool, and I absolutely fell in love. And then they actually took me to the J School, and I sat down with a journalism professor. I believe it was Reinerty, which would make a lot of sense because I've had him a couple different semesters now, and he's a great guy. And he basically just sold me on it. And so at first I didn't want to do news and info, and then I kind of fell back in love with it, and then I fell in love with Stratcom. So I've been all over the board.
Okay, so when did you know exactly what you wanted to do?
That's tough. So I kind of really like, I loved Scandal, and even before that I kind of knew I wanted to do crisis communications. So like if there was a big problem, I'd go in and solve it because I loved the case studies we learned in not 300, J400, where we would, like the anthrax and the kind of like what's going on with United and dealing with all of that. And so crisis management is definitely kind of like the path I want to go down. So that starts with PR, because you don't really get into that until you have like 15 years of experience. But actually, the woman who got me the Edelman interview, she dealt with all the Samsung crisis when the Samsung phones were blowing up, which was really cool. So I'm going to sit down with her next Monday and pick her brain on that. So I'm really excited.
Yeah, that's very exciting. Well, is there anything else you'd like to add or any other advice for students?
It goes by really fast, so enjoy it.
Okay, well, thank you and good luck to you. And after the break, we'll be back with news.
Yeah.
Welcome back. I'm Ian Saucy.
And I'm Marcia Say. This is your Tuesday Good Morning KU News update. The United States and South Korea are currently facing financial controversy regarding an anti-missile system placed in Gyeongju. The system, called THAAD, is intended to protect South Korea from North Korean missile advances, but there is confusion on which country the billion-dollar system will be billed to. Some political parties in South Korea have said the U.S. government installed THAAD at a sensitive time for the country as they are currently in the middle of an election. The issue remains controversial.
A student at the University of Texas, Austin, attacked his fellow students Monday with what authorities described as a Boeing-style hunting knife, killing one and injuring 3 others. UT Austin Police Chief David Carter identified the suspect as 21-year-old Kendrex J. White, who was taken into custody near a gymnasium.
The multicultural student government has a pending approval of $1 in student fee allocations for the fall 2017 semester. The student group originally requested $2 but was denied by Bernadette Gray Little in May of 2016. The fee has to go back through the chancellor before passing. Member of the group Trinity Carpenter said the main focus of the group is to act as a voice for all multicultural groups on campus.
President Trump on Monday told Bloomberg News that he would meet with North Korean leader Kim Jong-un under the right circumstances. His declaration came days after he told Reuters that major conflicts with North Korea was possible as the country continues to illegally develop its nuclear program and ballistic missiles. Trump's words also came after Secretary of State Rex Tillerson called on the United Nations Security Council to impose sanctions on North Korea to stop its nuclear threat.
Owners of ramen bowls confirmed that they signed a deal to open a new cafe on 9th in Massachusetts sometime in June. The new cafe is to be called Lucky Berry Juice Cafe and will offer a variety of treats for its customers. Visitors will have the option of grabbing a smoothie, some sushi, or of making their own salad with 100% locally grown vegetables. The owners also began an Uber-like startup project for restaurants, but that project is just in its beginning stages.
The Fire Festival fiasco keeps getting worse for the co-creators Ja Rule and Billy McFarland. Celebrity attorney Mark Garrison filed a proposed $100 million class action lawsuit against the organizers on behalf of client Daniel Jung in California on Sunday. Accusing the organizers of fraud, the lawsuit states that the festival's lack of adequate food, water, shelter, and medical care created a dangerous and panicked situation among attendees, suddenly finding themselves stranded on a remote island without basic provisions. That was closer to the Hunger Games or Lord of the Flies than Coachella.
And that will wrap it up for today's news update. Stay tuned after the break. Malik will be here with our special guest, Garrison Krotz of Hireth.
Where you go to college makes a statement about you. This place will become a part of you, your identity for life. The University of Kansas, a great place to be you.
If you could return, don't let it burn, don't let it fade. I'm sure I'm not being rude, it's just your attitude. It's tearing me apart, it's ruined every day. I swore I would be true, but I hadn't, so did you.
Welcome back to Good Morning KU. That was Garrison. Was that?
Yeah. Well, no, actually, I was actually filming that. So the story behind that actually is just kind of a joke. We decided to film a video after a fan posted on our Facebook page and asked us to perform that. So it wasn't actually, kind of our sound, but it was fun to do and make sure that we're interacting with people who like our music.
Well, that's good. Well, I'm joined by Garrison Krotz of Hireth Band, a band right here from Lawrence, Kansas. Yeah. How did you guys get started?
Yeah, so 3 of us actually lived together, and one of the guys in the basement jammed out all the time, and we were sick of hearing him play by himself, so we decided to get downstairs and start a band together, and just started finding different guys who were interested in playing music with us, and we found a drummer, Quinn, who played in another local band around town, and then we found a keyboardist who we knew as well.
So, what do you guys, like in the Lawrence area, where do you guys perform and things like that?
Yeah, so we've played the Jackpot a couple of times. We also play at the Bowl on Tuesday nights if you go to live music. It's an awesome time. I definitely recommend it. It's a great way to just get out on a weeknight and have some fun.
So who is behind like how many songs do you guys have and who's behind these songs?
Yeah.
You guys all sit down and collaborate?
So there's 3 of us who play like the stringed instruments, 2 guitarists, one of the guitarists is a vocalist, then I play bass, and the 3 of us really just sat down and kind of hashed out the songs over the last summer, and it was just a huge writing process, but I think we have 14 songs now, and we're actually debuting a new original on Thursday at the Jackpot.
So Thursday at the Jackpot, you're performing with another group.
Yeah, we're performing with actually 2 other groups, the Red and Blues, which is a Kansas City Lawrence band. They play like bluegrass rock, and then we are also playing with Jackpot Money, which is also a great local band.
Okay, and so what is if you had to pick from all your songs, what is one song that you think would be the best? It stands out, your fans love it the most.
Yeah, when we play at the Bowl, we play the song called We Began that we wrote. It was our first song that we ever recorded, just like a really unprofessional demo. And people at the Bowl actually come and they know the song and they sing the chorus with us, which is pretty cool when you like write your own song and other people know it and they can kind of get inspired or excited about it.
So being a relatively new artist, how does it feel to like people are starting to listen to your music, they're beginning to follow you, you have fans writing you, you're performing little,
Yeah,
videos.
I mean, it's kind of unreal because we started out just some guys in a basement jamming out. We didn't really know if it was going to be successful. We just wanted to have fun and play music together. And this semester, I mean, we've started playing shows almost every week, which is incredible for us, and it's something we enjoy and are passionate about. So that kind of just fuels the fire to write more music and to find more shows.
So if you had to give advice to someone who is starting a band or wants to get in a band, what would that be? The creative process, the performing process, and just overall being a complete artist.
Yeah, don't worry about how bad you sound first. You have to fight through that. I mean, you're not going to sound great at first. People are going to be like, well, I don't know how you sound. People might not be super supportive of you because they don't like how you sound at first, or they're not sure if you're doing this because it's going to be successful. You have to push through if you're passionate about something, or if you love it, and if you love music, or any art that you create, or anything you're passionate about, just go and pursue it and do it to the best of your ability, no matter what anybody says, and push through the initial phase. It's difficult because there's so much more on the other side. Okay,
so we discussed this before about you giving us one solid note of We Begin.
Yeah, it starts, we began. That's it. I'm not the singer, I'm actually the bassist. So, but I can belt the tunes as well. So yeah, that was the first note.
Okay, and so for Thursday's show, first few notes?
Yeah.
Can you do the whole song?
I cannot sing the whole song. I mean, I could, but it'd be difficult. I wish I could.
Yeah, but you have to have some kind of music ability. Yeah. So good job. So Thursday, you guys have a show at the Jackpot. How can people get tickets? Is it?
Yeah, so you can just get tickets at the door. I'm pretty sure there's a minor surcharge, but definitely find your way out there. You get, I think for $5, maybe even $3, you get to see 3 bands and hang out for the night and jam out. I think it's a great venue now. I know the Jackpot just had a renovation, so I'd highly recommend going and checking out the groups there.
Well, good luck.
Yeah,
thank you for joining
thank you so much.
us, and
I
best
appreciate
of luck
it.
in the future.
Thank you.
We'll be right back on Good Morning KU.
Welcome back. My name's Andrew, and we have Julia out on KU's campus. Julia, is it warming up out there today?
Actually, it was really sunny when I woke up, but now it's a little bit cloudy. It's kind of chilly in the shade, but when you're in the sun, it's not too bad. So I would say it's warming up, yeah.
Yeah, we will have that cloud cover moving more into our area as we move on into this evening. And then what are the people wearing today, and what would you recommend wearing since it is a little cloudier?
I would say it's a mix. I see a lot of short sleeve shirts, but some people are wearing jackets. There's not a lot of shorts, but there's a lot of people wearing jeans and leggings. I'm wearing a jacket and leggings, and I'm always cold, so I would recommend wearing a jacket. But I guess if you're always hot, wear short sleeve shirts. But yeah.
There you go. And then do you have plans for today and this evening, as we are just going to have those cloudy conditions with the warmer temperatures?
I don't have any big plans except for going to the class and doing homework, but it's kind of a nice day, so I was thinking about doing my homework outside.
Yeah, I'd encourage everyone to do their homework outside today, as it will be a beautiful day with that cloud cover. Well, thank you, Julia, for going out today, and we'll move on into today's weather. So, as we move on into today's weather, we can see that we are going to have a high of 69 degrees with mostly cloudy skies and those slight winds. And then looking at our hourly planner, we can see that in the next 30 minutes or so, our temperature will be 61 degrees. And as we move on into the afternoon hours, our temperature at 3 p.m. will be the high for the day at 69 degrees. And then moving on into the evening hours, it will start to decrease as we move on into the 5 and 7 p.m. hour. And then tonight, we have some showers likely with a chance, with the low temperature bottoming out at 48 degrees. And those showers are likely after 4 a.m. on into our Wednesday morning. And then tomorrow, our high temperature is going to be 58 degrees with thunderstorms possible tomorrow during the 1 through 4 p.m. hours. So as you're in the bulk of your day with the most of your classes going on, that's when we do have those rain chances for severe weather, but nothing too bad. But you will need that umbrella with you most of the day for tomorrow, as it will be sporadic. And then looking at the rest of your 5-day forecast and on into stop day and stop day eve, we can see that Thursday we'll have our temperature at 67 degrees with sunny skies, which is going to be really nice for your stop day eve and enjoying all the festivities on Friday, your stop day, which will be a high of 70 degrees, which is going to be great for you to go out and relax and maybe go sun tanning or whatever, and then just enjoy the day as we move on into finals week next week. And then this weekend, we are going to have those sunny skies as well, so it's going to be a great week going into our finals. So today, go outside, do homework, and then tomorrow you will need that umbrella, but the rest of the week will look wonderful for you heading into finals. And we will be right back after this with hosting.
Where you go to college makes a statement about you. This place will become a part of you, your identity for life. The University of Kansas, a great place to be you.
Welcome back. Well, we didn't want to let you go before some tips for your finals, so our Keely put together a package for you with the best place to study.
With final season approaching, the KU students need a quiet place to focus, and I think I found one of the most popular study locations in Lawrence.
For the job break, they expect kind of like, you know, a coffee shop that's just quiet and quaint, but we're a little bit more than that. We offer all sorts of homemade goodies, our almond milk, almond flour, scones, everything here is house done. So we like to try and be super unique. We like to give a lot more interaction with our customers than a normal coffee shop would.
Plus, we're straight downtown where, you know, everyone can come to after, I don't know, de-stressing from going to a bar, and then they can come back over here and just, you know, chill out, get some studying done. We try our very hardest to give the customers exactly what they would like.
Not only does Java Break offer a great place to study, but also good food and coffee. For Good Morning KU, I'm Keely McCormick.
Those are some great tips. Pretty good tips.
They really were. They were great. And now we can take a look at everybody from our cast, and we are inviting everyone to come over here.
Here's our Tuesday Good Morning KU cast. We have everybody. We hope that you guys enjoyed our show this semester. We had a lot of fun. I definitely had fun. Did you guys have fun?
Oh. Yeah, we definitely wouldn't be able to do any of this with everyone that is here.
We got everyone here. Our director, Courtney, she's somewhere behind me over here. Thank you guys so much. We hope you enjoy your finals week, and we hope you get through it. We hope we all get through it. So have a good one, guys.
Okay, bye.